Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. This is your girl Chacha Mo. Thank you so much for joining me on today's live show. So, my name is Mo from Mo Spark Digital, where working parents and busy professionals learn how to earn extra income around their family life, around their busy life without burning out. So, that's exactly what we do here. Thank you so much for joining me live today. It's Friday, it's the weekend. How many of you guys are excited for Friday? Like, well, not all of us have a relaxed and chill weekend. Some of us have a very busy weekend ahead of us. Okay, so it's Friday today, and I won't take much of your time this evening. So I've been, as you now I've lost my train of well, as you guys have been aware, we've been on this day 30 days of gratitude and vision for working parents, right? So we've been on that, and it is day 5 today, and I'm so excited about that. I've come this far, day 5. I'm super tired today, but hey, oh, I did show up. So day 5 today, and what are we talking about today? Today we are talking about the gifts of roof over our head. As in, sometimes we don't take it, we don't see that like, as a big deal. But as people that have to go and queue every evening to find find a place to sleep, to lay their head in the night and everything like that, if they have a home, they will really be grateful. They will really be grateful for that. What does a home mean to you? So if you're watching live, say hello, and if you're watching on replay, the hashtag replay, and I will come to check back with you in the comments. So the gifts of roof over our head. Most of the time when we are as working parents, as busy professionals, when we are coming back from work, just come in, open the door, and once we open the door, that is we are thinking, okay, do we need to make dinner? Do I need to give that person a call? Do I need to help with homework, the deadline, whatever, all those things just come in. We're not even grateful that, oh yes, thank the Lord, I'm home and things like that. I have like a roof over my head and think, all those kind of things. We don't think about it. So that is why today I'm saying that we should pause and thank God for a roof over our head because not many people have that luxury of a place they call home, of their own roof over their head. I'm just on day 5 on this journey. But I remember on day 1 when because I've been sending emails to people, as in to people that have reached out to me previously, been sending emails. They've been following me on this 30-day journey. But on day 1, I did send the email. Day 1, if you guys can remember, is the gift of life, right? And I did get a response because I did ask a question that what would what would you like God to do for you or something like I can't remember what the question was. But this guy responded and said that he would really be grateful if he can have a place to call his own, that he's been homeless for the past 6 years. And that did make me pause. I'm like, wow, 6 years without a place of your own. And it got me thinking that how has he been managing? How has he been coping? Where has he been sleeping? And all those kind of things. All those thoughts just, rushed through my head. And I couldn't help but say, thank God that I have a roof over my head. As I said, most times because those things are just there. We see them as normal. It's like everything is somebody's prayer point. It's something that some other people are praying for. But because we already have it, we don't like take too much of it. We just like dismiss it. We already have that. We are thinking of the next best thing. We are thinking of the next thing that we would like to happen to us. We are thinking of, our next goal, our next mission. But for now, we should be grateful for what we currently have for now. So yes, we are pausing and say thank God that we have a roof over our head. So all of you that are joining me, like thank you for joining me. So and if you guys have been following me for like wow, you know that I did move all the way from Nigeria like 17 years ago. That was my home back then. And I had to leave my family, leave my, friends, everything I'm familiar with, the food, the culture, everything to start over in a foreign land. And yes, I need to create a new home for myself. So what I'm trying to say is that it's not the building that makes the home. A house is different from your home, right? And I'm not talking about, the house that is owned, rented, big, small, shape, size, whatever it is. Let's just be grateful that yes, we'll have a place to put our head in the night. So I'm going to ask you guys now, what's your favorite thing to come home to? As in, what are you always looking forward to when you're going home? So as I was saying that a house is different from a home. We are the ones that make it a home, because a beautiful house doesn't automatically create a beautiful home. So we talk about a place of peace, a place of security, a place of safety, a place where you feel a sense of belonging. That yes, I belong here, I belong to this home. When sometimes when we are at the office, well, let me speak for myself, maybe I'm having a tough day at work and everything just does not going, it's not going as I planned and things like that. I'm always looking forward to just get home to my safe place that I know, okay, nothing is bad is going to happen to me here. Nobody's going to tell me nonsense. Nobody's going to talk to me anyhow, because it is my home. It is my safe space. So, yes, we are grateful that we have a home. We are grateful that we have, like a place to lay our head at night. Because I remember a couple of years before I started my business, and most of you know my story, and I tell it a lot, and I'm going to say it again today, just like in some way, because when I moved to this country, as I usually say that things were okay. I got a job, and then I was heavily pregnant. I had baby number one, baby number two. Things were going okay and rosy, and then I lost my job within the oil and gas industry, which is like supposedly job during the oil and gas crash. But well, they said, bye, we can't afford you now. There's oil crash, so we can't, employ you. And there are really not a lot of people employing geologists. So I have to look for something outside what I'm used to, outside, my comfort zone. So I had to retrain as a data analyst. I learned something new. And if you're starting a new job and you don't have experience, you start at the bottom of whatever new thing that you're doing that is new. You always start at the bottom. It starts from the very beginning, because you don't have experience, so they can't give you like a managerial role or pay you as an experienced person. So you're a newbie. You're just coming in as a new experience, as a new hire. So yes, I was starting at the bottom of the league. I remember I'd lost my job a couple of months before I found this new job. So I started new, and a couple of months in the thing, my husband lost his job too. And I'm like, Lord, where do we even go from here? And it is like the 80%, it brings in the 80% of our, household income. So it really felt a lot. But that was the first time really that I felt real fear that I was going to lose my home. As in, because I'm in a foreign land, I'm in a foreign country, I don't know anybody, just me and my husband and my kids. And I'm like, as a mom, when you're a parent, everything you think differently, because every decision you make, everything that happens to you is not for you alone. People around you will get affected. Your home will get affected. Your kids will get affected. Your husband, people around you will get affected. So when that happened, that was my first thought, that Lord, are we going to be on the streets? Are we going to have to go to the council? Are we going to have to start looking for, because when we're not able to pay our mortgage, we're not able to pay our bills, what's going to happen to us? Is the bank going to like throw us out of the house? And that was the first time I felt real fear. When I look back to that day, and and I'm talking about being grateful for a roof over your head, that really made sense to me that Lord, I am grateful, very grateful that I have a roof over my head. Because if things didn't turn around, if things didn't change, or weren't able to go through that season, I don't know where we will be, where we would be today. Maybe we'll be in all those, council accommodations or things like that, where you can't really call your home, or you're just moving up and down, up and down. So yes, parents, let's be grateful for a roof over our head, that we have a place to come call home, that we have, a place to lay our head at night, a place where we can find peace, a place where, there's lots of love and laughter. You have your family around you, your kids around you. So yes, we are grateful for a place to call home, and a roof over our head. So that's our thank you, our gratitude for today. And now for our vision. What would the next 12 months look like for you? What would you like your home to be like in the next 12 months? Just let's think ahead. Have a vision. Like what would you like your home to be like in the next 12 months? Not the house. As I said, a house is different from a home. A home you build it with warmth, with love, peace, a place where you feel a sense of belonging, a place where you are loved and there are people around you. So, how would you like your home to be like in the next 12 months? What kind of memories would you like to be made in the next 12 months? What kind of traditions would you like to create in the next 12 months? So, that's our vision questions. What would you like to build? What's your vision building? As in, what are you trying to build? What would you like your home to be like in the next 12 months? For me, because I just love the fact that my kids are, well, they're still around now. I love spending time with them because that's what I look for. So when I'm coming back from work, I'm looking forward to all the things they will give me about what's happening in their school, in their life, about their friends, all those things. 'Cause that's what we do every day. We all come together, we talk about our day, what went well, what could have gone better, and then we start chiming in, giving each other advice. If there's something funny, we all laugh about it, and just it's just a beautiful experience. I get to do that with my kids all the time. And by the time they are grown and they leave the house, I don't know what I'm going to do, but at least for now, I'll enjoy it. So that's one of the things that I enjoy about my home. Just the fact that my family is there, my husband, my kids, we all have like fun together, talk about situations, talk about things that are happening, just creating beautiful memories together, create different traditions, like movie nights, like takeaway nights, on all those kind of things. So that is what makes a house a home. Just the fact that the people you love, the people you like, they're all there, they're all supporting you, they're all surrounding you. So today, guys, let's take a moment to be grateful for a roof over our head. Not everybody have that opportunity to have a place to call home, and it's not by their own doing. It's not because they are lazy or because they can't function properly, they are not doing what they're supposed to do. It's not because of that. It's just because of the grace of God. And there are situations, circumstances beyond our control that we can't even help. We can't even understand how it happened. And one way or the other, some people find themselves homeless. So we are not like being proud or being boastful that, oh yes, we have a home or a house over a roof over our head, but we're just being grateful. We are being grateful to God that yes, we have a roof over our head. So for those of you joining me, thank you for joining me. We are on a journey of 30 days of gratitude, and it is day 5 today. And on this day 5, we are talking about being grateful for a roof over our head, because most times we take things for granted. We like, okay, it feels normal because you just walk into the house, do whatever you want to do. The next day you go out again, you come back in, but we don't really take time to be grateful that, Lord, I'm grateful for this roof over my head. Not everybody have the opportunity to do that. Not everybody is privileged to have a roof over their heads. As I said, I did receive an email, somebody praying that God should provide them a place to call a home for themselves because they've been homeless for the past 6 years. And it's not because of their own doing, it's just because circumstances beyond their control. Life can life anybody at any point in time. Nobody is beyond that. So anything can happen at any point in time. So let's just be grateful. That's it for me today, guys, on day 5 of our 30 days of vision and gratitude for working parents. So that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. As I said, be grateful for a roof over your head, and then think about what would you like your home to be like in the next 12 months. That's the vision. Think about it, as the Bible says, write it down, make it. So think about the vision. What do you want your home to be like in the next 12 months? And then start working towards it. Baby steps, right? Start working towards it so that you can, work towards your vision, work towards your dream, work towards your goals. So that's it, guys. So have an amazing Friday evening, and then I'll see you again tomorrow, Saturday. Hopefully, your Saturday is not as busy as mine. Mine is crazy busy, but hey ho, I will always find time to come hang out with you guys, even if it's just for 5 minutes. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye for now. Okay. End stream.